Well, here we are. We're about 3 weeks after the tournament. Justice Bobbitt, Bobby Williams. Justice lives in Edenton and Bobby lives in Rocky Mount. The fish has changed a little bit since the tournament. The fish have moved out deeper. During the tournament, they said they caught their fish in about 8 foot of water. Now, this is a good way to start the day off right here now. That is a nice one. Carl Lake's got a lot of bass in it.
That's
a
nice
beautiful
one
fish.
I thought it was bigger than that, to be honest. When I first saw it.
It's just a great place to fish. A lot of water, a lot of fish. Today, they're going to be fishing in water anywhere from 18 to 26 foot deep, which is pretty deep for tidewater fishermen like myself. That's a bass, but he is not exactly what you'd call a giant. And they use a combination of rigs. They use a crankbait on some of the shallower stuff. In fact, the big fish that he's caught came on a crankbait. And they're using drop shot, Carolina rig, and then the shaky head is what they're using. They're kind of switching back and forth. Now this one was on a Carolina rig. And the Carolina rig is good for deep water. You can actually cover a lot of water with it. And one thing Bobby had taught me before about Carolina rigging is you need to use a long leader and a small hook. And the idea behind that is to allow your actual lure, your plastic worm or grub or whatever you got on there, to float along behind the lead. The lead's on the bottom, but he uses a 5 to 6 foot leader. It's a little aggravating to cast, but it's very effective. Now this fish fell for crankbait. In fact, at one time we had a few fish coming up and feeding around the boat, and that's one of the ones we caught there. Then they were shallow, so Justice fired his little crankbait out there. And they caught a few on some tubes.
Get him one more time.
Also. It's a beautiful day. Couldn't have had a much better day for fishing for the weather-wise. That's a good one there. Carl Lake allows a one-man limit is 5 fish. And you can have 3 between 12 and 14. And then 2 between 12 and 14. And then 3 have to be over 14 inches is the size. Down east, it's all 14. That's another crankbait fish there.
There's your pliers, you loaned them to me.
They're talking a lot of trash amongst themselves up there, kidding and whatever. That's a nice, good keeper bass there anywhere. Lake is full of them. He decides he's going to show off one more time.
That was good to get on film.
That was cute.
Oh yeah, jump. Tell you what, buddy. I could just get some help. Oh, I got help on that one, didn't I?
Caught a lot of fish. I mean, it looks like they're catching them fast, and they were catching them fast. Just think that.
Secret tube. Look at this. You see this thing floating out here in the water here with a string attached tied around it? If you're ever fishing up here, Carly, and you see one of these, you need to stop. You need to go over there and fish on it because there's definitely fish on it. The master's got one now.
It's got me around the buoy.
See? See what I was telling you? Telling you how good the buoy is? Oh, there he is.
Two were behind him, followed him up.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Nice little fish there. Nice one, Bobby.
Yep. I think I get it.
We were kidding about the buoy, throwing out the market buoy, and I was making a joke about if you happen to see one of those when you're fishing up there, you need to stop and fish under it.
Good deal, good deal.
Before he even got through talking about it, he caught that one underneath it on the Carolina rig.
Don't talk about it.
It's a good learning experience for me because I don't get to fish lakes much anymore. But the deep water fishing is a whole new thing, and it's hard for a shallow water fisherman
Got eyeballs.
to pick up on it. But it's not that hard. It just takes time. You got to get out in a body of water the size of Car Lake. You got to spend a lot of time on it,
20 foot deep, I think.
a lot of days, a lot of good days, a lot of bad days, and figure out what's going on. And Bobby spends a lot of time on the water. He's an
You
excellent
can tell how
fisherman.
deep that fish is, can't you? See how white he is? Isn't that what causes that, Bob?
I think so.
I don't know how many tournaments he's won on the tournament trail, but I
All right, go ahead.
do know how many boats he's won. He's won 4. 4 out of 19. That's not bad. It's still going strong.
Pull in there, buddy.
He's hooked on something here pretty nice.
I hear you.
Somebody's got to catch some good fish.
You've been waiting, haven't you? You've been saving yourself.
I hear you.
Yeah, that's a pretty one there.
Spin and tackle.
They're all
Joe
pretty.
told me to spin and tackle.
Fish there go close to 4 pounds.
How about them apples?
That's
That-
a pretty one. That's the tournament bass there, right?
Yes, it is. Eating my little
That's the
worm.
kind you need right there.
Let me tell you. I don't
That
think
separates the
I got it.
first place from the
Yes, sir. That's a beauty.
second place,
Pretty fish.
for sure.
That was fun.
That was a good
What do you think?
They still fishing away.
Old man
In
slipped
fact, in this
across
tournament, they beat out the second place team by only like
Justice,
6
you know what my dad
hundredths of
said
a
about
pound.
the Crest Lake TV show last year when Bobby Marshall won.
Well,
He wanted me to call up Marshall and ask him what was it like being on the Bobby Williams show.
I know, that got back
that's
to,
tough.
that got back to me. Somebody said that. I said, man.
Well, I told Marshall.
Oh, you told Mark?
Yeah.
Somebody I know somebody.
The Bobby Williams show. You let me grade him.
He let you go. In the boat. Shake your head straight.
It was a great day, good time, good fellowship, a lot of fish, some small, some big. We're going to go now to our awards. That'll wrap it up for today. Stay tuned.